Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and in the last episode we were doing a different kind of a project by building this new, whatchamacallit, this wonderful module, all-in-one module. Basically a thing that we can hook up to our train lines, deliver it raw resources, and it will make stuff for us. So we have our calculator, which is right up here. Which I'm following in order to get the correct numbers of different machinery. We did all of the stuff that is in assemblers, I believe. Now we need to work on the chemical side of things in terms of like oil, plastic, and that. Basically just that. It's going to be not too bad. It seems to be kind of okay. So we're going to get that going, and I will start that process right now, I guess. We shall start the process right now. Now then, let's see. One of the things we can do here, how many belts of coal am I going to need here? Let's just check on that. I'm going to need half a belt of coal, so not much, really not much, which means we can put the plastic in this lineup over here. We only need 4.2 machines of this. But in terms of conserving beacons, it would be kind of a nice thing to get that going. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a belt coming through here, which is going to be the coal coming in. Okay, so let's just add that. Let's get one of these, and this is going to be coal. Good. Okay. And then we need petroleum as well, of course. So that will come in this side of things. Okay. And we'll just add in a thingy there for this. Very good. Okay. So let's get those assemblers, not assemblers, but chemical plants put in here. We're gonna have, let's just move it down a bit. It doesn't have to be here. Okay, so I actually would probably prefer this to be on this side, potentially. Yep. And then we can have the plastic flowing outward from there. So this is going to be plastic. And of course, like all the other machines, this is going to get full productivity. And move this up like this, I think. And so we want to do something like this here. Okay, that doesn't work. So we need definitely another one of those in there. And that's just fine. As expected. So copy this thing and over here. And so then we need to get in our, I'm going to go ahead and put stack inserters here because I think this might be a little bit tough here. But do we need power poles? And also this is slightly off, which is not ideal. So we need to put it one more down because you never want to have them exactly aligned with the beacons. And I talked about why in the last episode, which is basically that you okay, brain. Welcome back. Hello. Yeah, basically you can have one more beacon touching them if they're misaligned. So that's kind of important. Now then, this plastic is going to come out and be 1.1 belts of this stuff out of 4.2 machines. So I think it's probably best that we just put it in a box for each individual thingy, because that seems most reasonable to me. So let's copy paste, and we'll put in these guys there, and then I'm going to put in 5 of these things. There we go. Let's see. That's 2 and another there. Okay, good. So we'll get rid of those. We don't need the last ones. We needed just 5 of those. In fact, it's probably over the limit. 4.2, like I said. So we'll have the coal coming in here, and then the plastic will arrive in the boxes. And I think that will be good enough. go. That's the last one that will affect that one there, and those are also well aligned. Excellent, excellent. Then the next thing that we need is going to be the sulfur crystals to make sulfuric acid. That is another thing. But that, I think, needs some water, right? Doesn't that process need water? I think it does. So sulfur crystals need what? Why is it not giving me the recipe? Did it always do that? I don't know. Let's just check. We'll check it here. So sulfur crystals is water and petroleum gas. Yeah. And then the acid needs the iron plate and water. So it needs lots of water, which we aren't actually going to have, are we? Technically. If we want to be technical about this, we could put water through here, which I wouldn't be opposed to, actually. Let's see. Let's do this one here. I think we can do that. Let's put the water through here. This is kind of a pain in the socks, but it will be fine, I'm hoping. You are going to be water. Water. Good. Good, good, good. And okay, that fits through there. Amazing. Okay. And put you through here, and then okay. I need to get, so this is gonna have to go underground. This one is gonna have to kind of cross here somehow. Like that. That seems all right. And then we get machines that are going to do something else. Mainly, let's find out how many sulfuric acid machines do we need. We need 0.1 and 0.2 sulfur crystal making machines. So yeah, not that many. Not actually that many. Let's put this over here. It is still misaligned, which is great. This one is also misaligned, which is also great. So this one, let's see, where are we going to get this sulfuric acid out to? Needs to go there. Potentially, we can actually put these at the top of this chain. That might be better, in fact, because we need to get a pipe out here as well. I'm thinking that might actually just be better, just objectively better, to put them all upward and then have the pipe for sulfuric acid just go straight across. I think that's much better. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's plan for this up here instead. And let's, oh no, come on, hello, dudes. Okay, so we are gonna get, let's X these little guys out of the way. Let's move that one there, move this one here, and get these out of there for now. And how is this best aligned? Let's just figure that out first. I think we do the crystals here. That's water and petroleum, and this one is sulfur, which is also, no, wait, one of them is wrong. Hold on, there we go. This one is iron and sulfur crystals and water. Okay, so the petroleum, regardless, needs to go into the base. It definitely needs to go into the base, but we can remove this water pipe completely, because we don't need it if all the water is stuck up here. So we can move this one completely. I shouldn't have done that. There we go. And then this, let's just take this to let it do what it needs to do. Okay, so we can actually align these water things better this way. So if we Control X this and chuck them, oh no. Control X, there we go, that's better. So let's put these in here. That's going to be there. This is going to be the that. This one is our water connection, which we're going to X here, put over there. That's going to be there. That's just fine. Things are going well. You can tell all the things and all the stuff are going on. Hooray! And then we get this thing going there, and we'll have our power pole right in the middle. Actually, it doesn't have to be right in the middle because it can power that beacon as well. Okay, so this is the water that we don't need any longer. This is coal. This is iron ore. I'll move the iron ore label up. And maybe this one as well. Okay, and then copy. Actually, we want to move this entire thing downward. Just move it downward. Does this one need to be that big of a space? I don't know. Oh, my W is unhappy again. I don't know why. That's so weird that the W just stops working randomly like that. Okay, right. Now, the other thing that we need is this thing is fine. This one, however, needs other things, which are labeled as pipework, for one. This is sulfuric acid coming out. I'll go ahead and put in a thingy there for that. Okay, and that's just going to connect to this lovely thing over here. Actually, move this down. Control X, this thing there, and just take it along here. Like that. Okay. Excellent. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, but I messed that up as well. Because I need to move this entire thing down. Let's do that first. And then we'll change the other thingies to the correct thingy. Let's move this one here. Also, it does not functionally matter if... Okay, the smelters do need to be on the correct sequence there, on the correct offset, but the others don't. So now nothing is. That's okay. That is very good. Now then, this thing needs to be moved up here. Control X this. And this is going to be there, I think, because there's not quite enough distance there to make that work. So let's move this thing and we'll put that there. Or actually, let's put it up here like that so it's more visible. All right, and this is going to be petroleum coming in, which is probably going to be coming in from here, actually, because we're going to have our refineries on this side. Okay, so how is that looking? It's looking so far pretty good. This is connecting to where it needs to go. Excellent, excellent. And then this is working. So let's just copy an extra one or two of these that we need. Okay. This is actually a lot more compact than I thought. I thought we were going to fill like the whole area here. But one cool thing about this setup is going to be if you want more modules, you just make more stations. It's going to be fine. So you don't need to like have, I don't want to make this like ultra huge because I want it to be sort of scalable to what you have and also not draw too much power. I looked at the power requirements and I forgot. I did do a spreadsheet, but I think I closed it. Oh no, here it is. It needs 437 megawatts which is more than 437 steam engines. Because steam engines only do 900 kilowatts. And I don't really want to make a build with 400 steam engines. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that up to the player to power it on their own. Because that's just way too much for me to deal with, right? I don't want to... I don't want to try to truck in coal for that amount of stuff. That's just way too much. Way, way, way too much. So anyway, we're going to do this better. It's going to be better than that. Okay, this is a little bit uneven, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to get this sorted with the trains and stuff like that, where we can actually just, yeah, get stuff going. Yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be very cool. So, next thing is going to be the oil itself, where we can take crude oil and make it less crude. No, I'm just joking. Make it a little bit better for things. So this is okay. That, yep, perfect. So then we do this, our traditional thingy. I swear, this is one of when I was, so the first Factorio post I made was complaining about the driving in this game. Because I absolutely hate it. I don't like the driving. I think it's like, oh my god, why? So, oh, this is backward, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll do it a different way. Anyway, I saw this post about, it was about making a refinery, and I will never forget this 90-degree fluid bus, and that image stayed in my head forevermore after that. I saw it one time, that picture, and I was just like, oh, that's how you do this. So, yep, that was my experience with Factorio on the forums and stuff like that. Some people meowed at me the other day, hey, aren't you supposed to be dealing with these trolls? And I'm like, no, I haven't been a moderator on Steam for like years and years and years. Sorry. Can't help you there. Because it just got too stressful. People were just, they're kind of assholey, honestly. They're not nice people a lot of times, so not great. Not great sometimes. But anyway, let's see. What else do we need to do here? We need to have how many refineries? Looks like 3. We don't actually need very many refineries. And the same is going to be said for the amount of cracking. We don't actually need a lot, so let's take off the beacons off this and just do 3 of these. I can do what? Oh yeah, we have to have them spaced apart, and we need how many? Exactly 3? 3.0. Ooh. This one has 8. This is 10? Fun. Okay, so we're actually over on these guys, so we don't need to do any extras for this. That's kind of amazing. Hooray. So now we can do our water. Water is not there. Where's the water? Oh. Oh, yes, of course. Okay. So water is actually going to be this pipe here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with the rest of the assembly this way, because we don't need tons of water. So that's okay. So we just have water coming in from one place, and that's going to make life a lot easier for us, I think. And then this is going to be our oil coming in here. So we'll just put this there. That's going to be crude oil. It's very important when you're making these kind of blueprints for people, or anything that other people than yourself are going to use, really important that you label what goes where. Combinators are the best thing. Also, in your blueprints, and I do this in my book, tell people to go to their settings, interface, and show combinator settings in alt mode, because this is ticked off by default. I wish this was on by default. I don't know why it's off. There's no reason why it should be off. Like, I don't get why that even makes sense. But anyway, always make sure that you tell people how to tick that option on, because it's kind of important, kind of like really important. Okay, so we have our 3 refineries, which is already overkill because some of them have 10 effect sources and not just 8, which we budgeted for 8. So now I'm looking right now at the things toward the bottom here, which is going to be cracking. So we've got cracking heavy oil to light and light oil to petroleum, and we need 1 of the heavy and 3.6 of the light, so 4 of those. Okay, that's just fine. I think what we'll do is I'll do the heavy first. Wait, does it work if no, I don't think so. I think what we need to do is just put them, we're gonna have to put them off to the side, I think. Maybe. Or do we change the way petroleum works? Well, technically, what we should do is completely different. Okay, so what we're going to do is get rid of this. Put that there. Okay. And get rid of this. And copy them here. And those are going to go away, because we're going to reverse this entire thing. So Control X this. We're going to put the petroleum on the inside. At first I thought I was going to put the cracking down here, but we can't actually do that. So we're going to have to put it up here. It has to do with the width of these machines, and they won't work. We'll have to move these in, and it'll be uneven, and it's not going to work, and all this kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to do next. And we need to copy these guys, and then flip. Kablooey. There we go. Okay, and then Control X. And then put them here. Like that. And then, of course, we're going to just move these in a bit closer. There we go. So, that should give us what we need, I think. Let's copy this. And do a... Oh, though. Maybe not. Well, maybe. Let's see, this one will work. This is going to be, let's do the light oil to petrol. Oh, no, that won't work either. No! Heavy oil? We only need 1 heavy oil one, right? No, we need... Yeah, we need 1. We need 1 heavy oil to light oil. Okay. So that one can feed into the light oil pipe. But the problem is now that this heavy oil is in the wrong spot. Okay. New plan. New plan again. But that's what we're doing. It is normal to do this. We don't have it perfect on the first try. That's how this works. So we are gonna get light oil there. Okay. We need to move this. Yeah. There we go. We're gonna do a thing here where we can do a this. It's gonna be our light oil, or I mean our heavy oil. There. Yes. And then this is going to be water also on this side, I think. Yes. So light oil is going to be there. But we need to make it closer because this is too far from the effect sources. Okay, so that's better. And then we're going to have water on this side. Okay, so that's going to be water. But this one is going to be a bit funny. And then just go across to give us the heavy oil. Like that. Okay. I need to move this down one. It's got to be moved down just one, like there. We can move this one like that. That's just fine. This is going to be... because this has to be the water coming out here. Okay. Okay, we are making progress here. There we go. So water goes into this goes into that. We only need one of them. Only one is needed. And yeah, this one is just out of range here, but we can't afford to move it closer. Well, actually, technically, we can. We can actually do this. Let's move it up one there, because I forgot that this one is variable. Silly me. There we go. That's better, and now we don't need this one to be in a silly position. Now the rest of these are going to be cracking in the other way. These are going to be the light oil to petroleum. Okay, and that is going to join up with this petroleum over there. Okay. So what we want to do here is just kind of include these in the same area. Okay, and then this goes there. Water. Okay, excellent. Very good, very good. So this is a bit interesting. If I do a sneaky thing here, yes, I can do that sneaky thing right there. The sneakiness is real. Which means we can actually put this outside there. We can have the petroleum working here. Yeah. Okay, can we, though, can we move this one there? Is that going to give us... yeah, it is. It sure is. Not X, but C. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Okay, that's 2. We need 3.6 of these. All right, so 4 of them. Let's see if we can get a few more going here. Let's see, 4 of them. Does this fit here? Not really. Not really. Okay, next section here. Let's figure out this one. So though this is going to be... does it fit here, though? That definitely doesn't fit there. Can we do this? Yes. Yep, we can certainly do that. Why is this one not working? Oh, of course. Ah, yes. Right. Ah, that does not work there. Nope, 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 nope. I was like, why isn't that connecting? Okay, that's okay though. We can work it. We can work it. We'll just plug it in where it does fit. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do. There's no reason to not do that. It is still misaligned here. There's a little bit of a gap, but we don't... do we care? No, we don't actually care. It is a slight inefficiency of 1 beacon. So we'll have to do 1 extra beacon, or I guess 2 technically. But it is not something that we're going to care about or worry about because everything else works perfectly. So now, one of the things that I forgot about, I was just looking at this, I'm like, oh, we need plates. Does this one need plates or it's the other one? No, it's this one that needs plates. So we need to get a requester chest here for bringing in copper plates. Hello? Copy paste. Thank you. Okay. We don't need the crystals. We just need the plates. So there you go. Plates imported. So let's copy the beacons again and make sure that everything is taken care of here. Very nice. Very nice. And now, so this is that going over there, the water. This is petroleum. Here's our petroleum pipe. Now, we were thinking about that. That connects to here, right? So we're going to connect it up to, first of all, this petroleum pipe here. This one there. Oh my god, I can't see anything for these trees here. Okay, that's petroleum coming in. And then that goes and connects to here. Actually, can we just move it up? Yeah, we can. Sure we can. Okay, so that's petroleum going in here. We have, this is our heavy oil coming in there. This thing is the light oil. Light oil is, let's just make sure that the chain is unbroken. Yes, okay, water. Water is looking good too. So water also needs to connect to here. Okay. Water. Again, it's this far one here. Okay, so all the water is connected. All of these are closed pipes. So all we need to enter is we need our crude oil here. We need our water up there, coal there. We have iron and copper plates being made in the furnaces. So we're just going to get ore in here. I think what we do here is just say copper like this, and then do this for iron. Wait, how did we get so many iron lines? Oh my god, I did the wrong ones next to the wrong ones. Oh god, that was a bad idea. Okay, wait, these are not copper. These are actually iron. Right. I was like, wait, we had less iron than copper. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have it correct now. We have it correct because we had to jump over some. So this is copper, the short copper. This is the long copper. Okay. I don't know if we decided on the short copper whether we needed 2 belts or not. How much is on the short copper? Let's find that out. This is 16. And I think initially we were looking at 12. Let's see. For copper ore, it is 3 belts. Huh. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do with that... You know what? I'm just going to leave it at 4 belts. It doesn't really matter that much. And I think having 4 is fine. It's just fine. And then, of course, iron ore is 2.1 belts, so that's 3. I think I'll put the balancers on here, though. I think that would be a good idea. So let's see. Belt balancer, 3... Let's do a 4 to 3 on iron. Okay, that's this. Actually, let's delete these, because I want to move that slightly down a bit. Production belts 4 to 3. Because I like to take the things off of the train evenly. I think that's nicer. And then let's get the regular balancer. This one for our 4 to 4 for the copper. So here, this is where I'm going to use our... This is going to be all copper. And then we're going to do all iron. Yeah. And then this one... This is the iron ore for... Oh yeah, more smelted. We just put this one up here for funsies, I guess. Why did we do that again? Oh, because we did have some. Okay, that's true. That is true. Okay, so we need to connect this up again. Because remember, we had this thing over here, but we never ended up doing that properly. Should we put this over here, though? That might actually be a better idea. Let's get this over here, and... Because it is around the same length anyway. But the chips are over here. So shorter chip distance. This is shorter fluid distance. I think we probably can keep this here. That's weird that it got like partial pipes. Must have to do with how their hitbox is. Yeah, it's gonna be shorter distance for chips. Yeah, that's just fine. I think it's just fine. All right, we'll take this one and move it down here. And this is gonna be... Oh, well, That's good. Now we put these back where they belong. Okay. Yeah, the number of beacons is about the same. So we actually did pretty well in terms of like organizing our beacons for matching same row lengths and that kind of thing. This is a little bit of a waste, but I think it's fine overall. There's also a little bit of a waste here, but this is a difficult one because of the width of this whole thing. Let's see, 1, 2... How big are these? Let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's definitely not going to fit there. And of course, with this one down here, we can't really put stuff in because of the fluids, the more and more fluids that are needed. Like the piping has gone a bit crazy. So I feel like we've done a very good job with the matching beacons and not wasting modules and beacons and things like that. So it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the situation here. One thing that I would like to do, we need to get our power poles organized. Make sure that everything can be connected. So let's go down to the editor and connect some power poles, because that's going to be an important consideration that we need to pay attention to. Let's just get these little beacon stragglers on the end of stuff, and let's connect that there. Sure, let's make that a little bit better. See, these are a bit too wide to have one power pole connection. Some of them are. Some of them not, obviously. Let's see, these guys, let's take this way. And then I'll just take these, run these on the inside of there. And this one can go there. And these need to go that way. Okay. Anything blinking? Oh, the bottom is. The bottom surely is blinking. Okay. Get that fixed. Better, very better, very much better. Okay. This is looking pretty dang good. So here we have our belts that we probably are going to shift those around a little bit. I just wanted to have stuff in place that we could look at. And then we need to have our cars for the train station. Pardon me, sneeze. Cars for the train station somewhat aligned. I think I'm actually going to do an aligned train station rather than a everything comes from the same place, because that's going to make more sense for in terms of unloading, and it's also going to look a lot better. So what I'm thinking, maybe I do cars such that I wonder if I should do water as a resource to bring in. I guess that can be optional. Maybe I'll make a train for water, coal, and sulfuric acid. Not sulfuric acid. Water, coal, and crude oil. Pardon me. My goodness, my words today are not doing ideal. Not in an ideal anything. That is not ideal. Let's start doing this whole thing with the trains. We need... Let's look at our products. What do we need in? We need iron and copper, ore. We need water, coal, and oil. And that's it. Everything else is made in-house, so yay. All right, so that's done. Let's go back to editor mode and fix this. Yep, thank you, thing. Okay. Now what I mean about aligning it is going to make it a lot easier for us to transfer stuff from a thing to another thing. I think I would like to potentially have the copper and the iron That's probably a station of 4 cars each, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we like to have these kinds of buffers and stuff like that. If we can do something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, where it's moderately aligned with the thing, that would work very nicely. So let's start by populating this here. Let's do this thing. And we're gonna do just... So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot the last one. And 4. All right. Get our favorite chests and all, and then unload onto a thing, onto a belt. Okay, let's copy that over. This is going to be our pattern that we follow here for these particular ones. And we're going to we're going to move these. Let's see if we can move this train line slightly. Very, very slightly. So, oh, that is perfection right there. That's what we want. We wanted this to be not interfering with this. Okay. And how far away do we want this? Probably not terribly far. We can actually make it closer. See, that's going to be here. That's going to be there. This is going to be there. That's going to be here. Okay, and let's see if we can move this down relative to that. Yes, we can. Good. Okay, so that's what we need from this thing. That is that train line. So let's copy the next section here. We can even do it with the very same this, technically. If we go up and just do this kind of thing. Yeah, we can do that. The problem with this situation, yeah, that's actually okay. I would have liked to have had it a little bit so we could either have another train line in here or something like that, but it's okay. So that's our copper coming in from here. And I think what I'll do is I'll also do my special... I like doing the combinator settings on these guys to do stack filters instead. Because having stuff get messed up because of bad, yeah, bad planning is not ideal. Very not ideal. Let's copy these. That actually gets replaced with a this. And then we copy that to this. And then we do a output signal. This is the iron. And then these are going to be set filters. So we're going to copy that all across there. And then we're going to just copy this entire thing again. Place it over there. Perfect. And this is going to be copper. Make sure you change this one so it accepts the correct material. So now if we go to editor mode, then we see that the filters have been set correctly. Okay, excellent. Let's just take this there. And now we need to build the last station, which is going to be a fairly simple one, I think. We need to copy this part here, just this, to figure out, okay, this is going to be there-ish. So that can go like that, I think. This gets deleted here. So this thing goes here. We can set this to be coal. Okay, that's going to be coal, and it will update when we get to playing in time mode. But this, the problem here is that we need to kind of align that to there. Yeah. Actually, this last little bit can be a belt. It doesn't have to be an undergroundy. So now we need to make 2 liquid cars. One of them is going to be for oil, and one of them is going to be for water, just in case you don't have your thing by the water. I think this is a good option for fixing that, or for having that option. Okay, so this, I'm gonna put a marker here as well. So this is gonna be water. And this one is going to be oil. Okay. And then we can connect those together with happiness and joy. That sounded really strange. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. Let's just connect these there. Okay, very, very good. We're excited. This is coming together. This is like really coming together. All right, let's just have this one go there. And what we can also do is have extra storage in here. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, extra storage might be really good. So let's grab a little bit, especially for water. That one in particular is an interesting problem to have. We'll just do this for that. And we might have to do something similar here. I see. Yep. Yep, same thing, same thing. Okay, very good. So, that connects our oil up, and yeah, look at this. This is kind of great, though. This is actually great. And that is going to give us a lot of functionality. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So let's add signals. We need to have signals. And I like to do a kind of all-in-one sort of shunting yard thing that connects to a main line. So we'll do that as well, I think, real quick. So these, how do we want to add our shunting yard here? Probably something that comes up from here. The most trains we're going to need are 4 length. So let's look in our book here and go for rails. We don't want to, we wanted this. That one though? Yes. Yes. This is what we want. Okay, so let's just place this and figure out how we're going to get everything to interact with that. We need to do probably something like this, where we can have peel-offs for the various things. So can we do this going like this? Let's just go from the bottom up with this. Come on, there you go. And then this one can go there. And then that one can go straight across. Yeah, that will work. Okay, so let's X this thing out. And then put it here. Oh, that's fantastic. That will work. Okay. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, let's do our... Oh dear, do we have rails here? No? Hello? Rails! Rails. Quick. Quick. I'm going to do right-hand drive, but they can be easily converted to left-hand. All you need to do is just change how you connect it to the main line. That is the only difference that you will need to know about. Okay, and then here, we want to do just a standard, I think a standard curve. Yeah, this one for this, like that. So let's put in rail signals at the beginning of each of these and at the entry point as well here. There we go. And then of course you want to make sure your chain signals are facing the stations, as in the locomotive head will be right at this and the cars trail behind. Always want those to be there. So now I'm going to get out the quick rails to connect to the main line, which is going to be rails out here. Make sure that it's not overlapping in a way that's bad. There. Okay. And then we'll do rails in. As in into the outpost and out of the outpost. I have a left-hand drive thing that I made for Matthias because they drive properly on the left in Sweden. And you can use that as well. And that's where this connection would come in for left and right-hand drive, as well as the main line. That would be also left-hand drive. So, it's looking pretty snazzy. I'm liking this. Ah, you know what else we forgot? We forgot to make modules. A module train stop thing. Oh no, oh no. All right, we need to X the whole thing actually and move it down because I'm feeling crowded here. Okay, so let's Control X also this part of it and move this up for now. The next station is just gonna be here. Hello? Yo, thank you. We don't need much space. This should do, actually. And I'll copy this curve so we can just add this on here. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to copy that much, dude. Yo. Let's go there. We did need a tiny bit of extra space there. Okay, that should do. And this one, we'll just put it, where are they made? They're made up here, so as close to the end as possible, kind of. And all we're gonna do is we're going to, well, maybe we have two stops here, actually. We might have a fuel train stop as well. So this is, we're gonna call this module. Do we need a building train station as well? We probably do. Oh dear, we have too many things that we need here. And I think I might have to go into my, oh no, we don't have to do that at all, do we? No, we can. Module. Let's see. Let's just do a generic name of this thing here. This. And that. And that's all there is to it. Okay. So that is our name for this. Let's copy this to all the stations right now. And then we'll personalize them in just a minute. Okay. So we also need a building train station. And that is going to be for assembly, but also, oh, we just need to fix it. Let's see. Assemblers. Maybe this one. Probably this one is good. Yep. This one will do. Copy this one with the radars and stuff, and we can get that as well. And where did I go? There we are. Okay. So this is another station that we don't have yet, which... whoops, we forgot to even get the track for that one. That is also not ideal. Okay. So let's just copy this and put it in place. Control V. And find this one. Thank you. Good. Alright, good. Okay, there we go. And of course, we need more signals. Signal, and signal. And I'm going to put in some chain signals along the way, so when trains go past these areas, they can clear the blocks for other trains. So now this one is going to be copy, paste, and we'll change the name of this one because this needs to be building first. Building, module, and we're of course going to put our little locomotive there because it's much easier to find in the menus. train names and stuff. Okay, so let's label these things. This one is going to be also adding a prefix to the station name, fuel, and I usually like to put in the solid fuel icon. So fuel module. Okay, and then we have this is, what is this one? Oh yeah, this is pickup. This is the pickup station. All right. I don't see the need to put in more module symbols. It's just going to be fine. But we do need to... I think it's on the second train of the building train that we generally have the modules. Yeah, it's right there. Technically... We shouldn't request the modules. We should have them delivered. Right there. We should put them on the building train. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, I think we'll just do one for each here. We'll do a... Hello? And the module train can also come here from the other module array. I should have done this in the other one. Why did I not think of that in the series? I don't know. Let's just say 200. Oh, we'll do 500 here. And then same with the productivity ones. 500. Okay. And this train station can go away. And this is going to be our fuel train, which is going to output the solid fuel here. I probably should have a thing that turns the thing off. Okay. Let's just do that. I'll do this. Okay. I think I need to remove those. Put this like that. Oh no, there's not enough space. Guess I'm gonna have to recreate this. I'm not a big fan. Let's see if I... See, those are separate. So let's just do this. Okay. And then the combinator, I'm gonna copy the combinator, put that one here, copy this thing, put that one there, and just mimic the connections here. There, okay. This one goes to this one and that one. These are gonna be set filters. Okay, and then the green cord is going to connect from here to the output to here. And then this is gonna order stuff. We just basically want solid fuel here. I'm gonna order 250, no, I'll order like 500 or 300. Okay, I'll order 300. So this is there. I think this is all correct. And then this train station needs to have the whole if green greater than 0, enable disable. If green, enable disable. Okay, perfect. I think that's correct. Of course, we're gonna have to test it in the game. So this goes to the output or the input. This stuff goes to the combinator and the power pole as the outputs. Oh, we didn't send this one to the combinator. Whoops. That's important because you need to have this multiplying this by a negative thingy. Let's copy that as well over here. We need to have the yellow times -1. Okay, and these go and set the filters. Okay, fantastic. That looks great for now. We also need a power pole. I'm going to also connect the green to the power pole so that we can easily see how much is requested. So that we know stuff and things. And these need to just be connected together. Those look okay in general. Let's go to editor mode. Is everything connected? No, it is not. Okay, that seems better. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, these need power now. And these are well within a Roboport zone. Are these connected? No, I had a feeling they wouldn't be. So that's okay. We'll just add this out here. We need to get a power pole there. Okay. Now then, are we good to go? I'm tempted to... All right, let's go back to editor mode and get the train lines better. Move those back to where they need to be. And also, a very important thing that you might or might not think about, depending on how you are functioning, we need to connect it to the main line power. So I always like to put in a connection like this, just to make sure it's all connected to the main line. Okay, now, I think what we should do is... You know what, let's finish this up in the very next episode. We'll design the trains. I like to add trains to these kind of builds so you have everything set up, especially these guys. Oh, did I do the... Oh, yeah, it did. I did, but this is... Yeah, that's correct. Okay, cool. Like this train I envision going to a water stop, a coal stop, and an oil stop, like separately. And those can design their train stations to be aligned with this car pattern. But one of the reasons I put the symbols here on the combinators is so you can kind of reference it. Oh, okay, car 1 is going to be water, car 3 is going to be oil, that kind of thing. So you don't have to like, okay, let's follow the pipe. Where does this go? You know, like figure it out. This is just like a quality of life improvement you can do when you're designing for other people to use your stuff. All right, cool. So we have one radar. I think we need another one though. Let's add one out here, for example. I think that would be good. Is everything covered by roboports? Oh, it surely is. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice, except we don't have... There are things we don't actually have. We don't have this area completely covered in terms of like building this station. So I would like to get that going. So let's go into off editor mode so we can get the... power here organized and see if we can connect to everything. Looks like we also need a radar out here, so I will put one here too. Let's see, radar. Oh, that's what it is. I always forget. The mode that you have here with editor versus not editor, your inventory is different between those modes. I forgot about that part. I was like, where did all my stuff go? But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so here we are. We have most of the things done. I'm excited about it. I hope you are as well. And yeah, this is pretty cool. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.